Growing up in the 90s, Hollywood gave you a lot of reasons to be afraid of animals. Creature features like Lake Placid, Deep Blue Sea, and Anaconda drove home a singular message. Animals are determined to eat you, and we should probably blow them up before they get the chance. Even whimsical kids' movies like Jumanji reinforced the idea that the natural world was scary, vindictive, and generally something to avoid. However, there was one television host in the 90s who challenged the image of animals as monsters. Steve Irwin, commonly known as the Crocodile Hunter, became an integral and influential figure in the lives of 90s kids. His son, Robert Irwin, often talks about how his father was an inspiration to an entire generation.
People will come up to me, and it's a very emotional thing, and people will say, I grew up without a father figure, whether that's through death, whatever circumstance it is. People will say, I grew up without a father figure, and your dad, Robert, was a father figure to me. What an amazing thing, what an incredible person, that he had such an energy, a powerful energy. He was like a father figure for an entire generation. That is such a beautiful thing, and it makes me emotional, even now. I really lucked out big time.
After finding success in Australia, Irwin's TV show, The Crocodile Hunter, debuted in 1996 in North America, rapidly turning Steve Irwin into a household name. Nowadays, it's easy to find YouTubers being constricted by anacondas or getting stung by venomous creatures just to rank the pain level on a top 10 list. But 90s kids had never seen anything like this before. Irwin's interactions with animals made him seem more like a daredevil than a nature documentarian. In some ways, The Crocodile Hunter felt like watching Jackass before Jackass. With The Crocodile Hunter broadcast in over 100 countries, Irwin became an overnight celebrity, complete with his own catchphrase, "Crikey." But what no one at the time seemed to understand was that Irwin wasn't interacting with animals for entertainment or fame. Irwin's ultimate goal was conservation, as he explains in an interview alongside his co-host and wife, Terry Irwin.
What good is a fast car, a flash house, and a gold-plated dunny to me? Absolutely no good at all. I've been put on this planet to protect wildlife and wilderness areas, which in essence is going to help humanity. I want to have the purest oceans. I want to be able to drink water straight out of that creek. I want to stop the ozone layer. I want to save the world. And you know, money's great. I can't get enough money. And you know what I'm going to do with it? I'm going to buy wilderness areas with it. Every single cent I get goes straight into conservation. And guess what? I don't give a rip whose money it is, mate. I'll use it and I'll spend it on buying land.
Long before he was ever the Crocodile Hunter, Steve Irwin had been heavily involved in wildlife conservation from a young age. Steve grew up on a zoo, founded by his father, Bob Irwin, with the goal of protecting Australia's endangered reptiles. As part of an initiative to reduce hunting, Steve and Bob worked to relocate crocodiles to less populated areas or sanctuaries. Eventually, Steve Irwin's reputation for catching crocs would lead to his first TV special. After the Crocodile Hunter's success, Steve and Terry Irwin established a global conservation initiative, Wildlife Warriors Worldwide, which promotes wildlife conservation, education, and research. Today, Wildlife Warriors Worldwide helps to protect many endangered species, including sharks, black rhinos, koalas, elephants, and Sumatran tigers, while also combating the illegal hunting of crocodiles. Tragically, while filming a documentary on deadly ocean animals, Steve Irwin died, but his legacy lives on.
If there's one thing that I would want to be remembered for, it's passion and enthusiasm. Conservation is my job, my whole persona, my life. I'm sharing my wildlife encounters with you. What a beautiful thing, and I never really thought that was going to happen. A lot of people say, why did you touch that snake? Why did you catch that goanna? If I can't get animals into people's hearts, there'll be no conservation, and that would be devastating. We need wilderness areas to produce food and water and to have a very healthy green planet. By conserving wildlife, I am helping humanity. That's what I'd like to be remembered for.
Before The Crocodile Hunter, Nature for most kids was a terrifying Hollywood caricature, but Steve Irwin showed us that nature was better than fiction. He turned our fear for it into respect and our curiosity into passion. And for many 90s kids, Steve Irwin was our first introduction to the need for wildlife conservation and global sustainability. He believed if he showed us real wildlife, we would want to save it. And he was right. That's why millennials are obsessed with Steve Irwin.